Greetings, folks. This is Xiao-Fury, and I know it's been a while. Sorry. Well, there's tons of things going on that I could talk about, but one stupid one caught my attention. So, Hollywood, in their insane pursuit of causing racial division, they just can't seem to get enough of black people. They have an obsession with us. And I think, at least I hope, that with the coming out of this movie called the American Society of Magical N-Words, because I wrote down the title of that dumb movie in somebody's video comments, and I got flagged, or I got warned with a racist remark. And YouTube warned me that if I say that word again, then something will happen to me. They'll probably just ban me for a while. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, I'm not even allowed to say the name of the stupid movie. The American Society of Magical? I mean, what is up with this magic crap now? Because in that horrific The Marvels trailer, we have Nick Fury who screams to Rambo, "Black girl magic," which is random and stupid. But obviously there is a theme going on with the fact that Hollywood think that black people are magical. What type of weird mess is this? This is just weird. Now back to the trailer of that movie that I suffered myself to even watch. I think the whole reason for the society of the American sorcery style ninjas, since I can't say the title, they're trying to sell this lie that we black people are terrified of being around white people. Now, I don't think that's true at all. Me personally, I don't care. I'll walk around whomever I want, with the exception of this. I'm going to tell y'all this. I lived in a lot of black neighborhoods. I'm from New Orleans, and New Orleans at that time, I think, was predominantly black, because I think there was a lot of scattering that happened during the Katrina hurricane. I don't know if a lot of people went home, but anyway, I lived around plenty of black people. And I'm sorry to say, but I would rather be around any other race than my kind. When there are just too many black folks and they are caught up in the degrading culture of rap, which last time I checked, Kamala Harris was celebrating the fact that rap is a part of our culture. Celebrating it. But anyway, for those reasons, you don't want to be around a lot of black folks. Because the first people who black people will attack in those communities are other blacks. And this is something that I just never understood, even as a child growing up amongst my people. I used to look and be like, why are we so aggressive with one another? Okay, granted, I didn't use the word aggressive as a child, but come on. I have two eyes, I have common sense, and one thing I started to realize is that it was very hard becoming friends with my people. And then when we moved in another predominantly black area, I used to just see more of the same. A lot of hatred and violence that black people did to each other. And then, yeah, you might go on YouTube, you'll always see them blaming black women the problem for everything, single this, single that. No, it's both. It's a good combination of both, all right? So, and of course, I'm not saying it's each and every black person on the planet, particularly here in America, because I can't speak for other black people in other parts of the world, but for whatever reasons. Actually, I do have a few reasons as to why the anger is what it is. As far back as I can remember, with reading my history books, that is, when blacks were, stolen, because they were stolen from their lands by other black people. Yeah, we got to get that point out. But anyway, when blacks came here to America, and fast forward to when all the war and segregation stuff ended, the one thing that blacks wanted more of was to reunite with their families. We loved family at one time. Some of us still do. Yes, the slaves of old just wanted to be treated as humans. They wanted to work. They wanted to make families. And this was a strong value that many black folks once had. And we were very pro-God, meaning pro-Jesus Christ. So, at one time, the black family unit was stable. But lo and behold, the Democrats, yes, the Democrats, because they were the ones responsible for wanting us to remain in slavery. So they were like, okay, if we can't enslave the black people, we'll make their lives miserable. We'll create segregation, whereas you won't be able to live like a regular human being can because you got away from the plantation. And the Democrats decided that they would keep their way of enslaving us, but not through chains. They will spoil us through gifts and money. Lyndon B. Johnson, who created the worst plan ever, called the Great Society Plan. A horrible, horrific attack on the black family. And then he called it the Great Society. Oh my goodness. Whereas the government, they created the problem of not wanting black people to prosper. So it was hard for black men, black husbands to take care. So the Great Society Plan came in by Lyndon B. Johnson. The plan came in and it wooed the wives of black husbands by saying, oh, your husband, he's having a hard time trying to protect you. So how about we give you some money, but all you got to do is completely turn your back on your husband. Because if your husband is in the house, then we can't help you out. And sadly, a lot of black wives gave in to that. So then the government would come over to check up on the wife and her kids, and the husband would have to skedaddle. So you can imagine how this makes a man feel when he's being pushed out of his own home, out of a family that he started. And this attitude, in my opinion, is the reason why the black family unit is in such bad shape, because of betrayal and heartbreak. This turned women, the black women particularly, not all of us, but still, this in turn created this massive fornication problem that plagues the black community, the very small lot of us, because they keep saying we're at 13%. I think we're a lot lower than that due to all the abortions and homicides. But anyway, now that black men feel like they don't have a role in the family, what do you think a lot of men do when they feel like they don't have a role in society? They turn to drugs. They turn to thuggery. They turn to being gangsters. They turn to crime. And what about the women? A lot of them embrace harlotry, which is to say whoredom, sleeping around and getting rewarded by the government for every child that they have. This has also in turn created the abortion problem, because now that the black family unit has been hit so hard, sex is simply it's just sex. And if a child is born, well, what to do, get rid of the baby. Why do you think so many Planned Parenthood clinics are located in so-called minority neighborhoods? Not exclusive to just blacks, but Planned Parenthood clinics are also found in largely Hispanic communities. Because whomever the elites are, one thing that is certain, they are absolutely trying to get rid of the black community and the Hispanic community the most. And then you might be wondering, well, what about the white folks? Here's the twisted thing, that I think the doesn't get enough coverage. A lot of these elites are white people. They really are. But the thing is, they will throw other white people under the bus. Like white people who are not on board with trying to eliminate the blacks and Hispanics. They'll accuse those white people of being white supremacists. So it is division and racism all around. Back to the point about the United States group of magical wielding black people. Oh, so dumb. They lie. They're just telling lies, and they are once again making black people look like rear ends. All of us. They're making us all look like rear ends. But the good news is the trailer for this stupid movie, last time I checked, is getting ratioed. And rightfully so. I actually encourage everybody and their grandmas to dumb down every trailer of that movie. It's stupid, it's divisive, it's racist, and it just exposed that Hollywood has some type of sick fetish with black people. They really do. They want to turn everything black. Black Ariel, who else? Black Captain America, black this, black that. Just like, what is up with wanting everything to be black? And the most annoying thing about this wanting everything to be black thing is usually a black female. And then, here in America, we have many cities that have black female leaders, and they are the worst. So it's the same like when I said how the white elites attack other white people by calling them white supremacists. Well, guess what? Me being a black woman, they call me a supremacist of some type too, because I don't dance to how they want me to behave as a black person. So it's annoying. It's stupid. And the only thing we can do, dumb down the movies. And I would plead to all the movie reviewers, don't even watch it. I know you're going to review the movie and tell everybody how it is. Let one person do it. Don't even give them a cent of your money. You really just got to let this stuff die by reason of choking the money out of it. Hollywood is sick, and it don't seem like they're going to ever repent of their ways. But what do I know? But anyway, I guess that's all. Sorry for not having much to talk about, but all is good in my neighborhood. So thank you all, and I will talk to you all